A sensational case that is now coming off the murder of the former DGP or the Director General of Police of Karnataka, Om Prakash, who was found dead at his own residence in Bengaluru. The 68-year-old's body, who was found full of injuries and was discovered at his house. And according to sources, Om Prakash was having lunch. He was having his meal when he was attacked. Chili powder that was first thrown at his face. Before then, he was stabbed with knife multiple times. Now, when the police arrived at the crime scene, Om Prakash was lying in a pool of blood. His son has now filed a complaint against his own mother and sister. According to Om Prakash's son, his mother and his daughter was suffering from depression. He has further added that mother had threatened to kill his father in the past, and in his complaint he has even suspected that both mother and daughter were allegedly involved in the murder. The police, on the basis of the complaint, have registered FIR against Om Prakash's wife and his daughter as well. Meanwhile, Karnataka Home Minister has issued a statement saying that unless he gets the investigation report, he cannot comment how the murder was committed and what was the motive behind it.
Former Director General of Police, Shri Jai Prakash, Om Prakash, has been murdered. They say by his own wife, but the investigation is on. Until and unless we get the report, the investigation report, we cannot conclude anything. And once the report comes to us, then we will know.
Any arrested?
No. That wife has been secured. They are questioning her. But beyond that, nothing is known.
Now, the 1981 batch IPS officer was a native of Champaran, Bihar, where he was appointed as the Director General of Police on the 1st of March 2015. BJP in the opposition has now slammed the Siddaramaiah government, calling it as a complete collapse of law and order under the Congress dispensation.
In the second tenure of Siddaramaiah's government in Karnataka, law and order is in total collapse. We have listed with examples in the past. Whether it is the safety of women being raped and murdered, dacoities taking place in the daylight, whether it is bank robbery or the house thefts, law and order getting broken every day. Additionally, today we saw a murder of a retired DG and IGP, a senior police officer getting murdered in his own house. What kind of a statement is Karnataka government trying to make? That Karnataka government has become again a Talibani government.
Now, as far as the sensational murder is concerned, there are more inputs coming in. What we are getting to know that the wife of the former Karnataka DGP Om Prakash sent out a distress message, a distress text before the murder that was committed. And one of the SOS that meant that this was a distress call that was made, came from Pallavi Om Prakash. And another distress message, the SOS message was that my husband has assaulted me and my daughter. There were other distress messages also, like suggesting that Om Prakash doesn't use traditional weapons. Another distress message saying that husband's weapons are food and water additives, and also saying that sometimes he hits us with biochemical weapons as well, and saying that my husband has started to drug my daughter and my daughter is dying every day. It is precarious. Multiple such distress messages that has now been sent across. To whom, Neha? If you can tell us these details, because these are the accusations by the wife apparently that have been leveled. As far as when it comes to the mystery over the murder still continues.
Well, yes, of course, Amita, what we're now seeing is that, there was a mention of this earlier, but now we do know that the police, in fact, has, of course, taken the phones of Pallavi here. In fact, both the phones that she had reportedly now have, of course, been sent there to the forensic science laboratories for investigation. Now, this reportedly was a message that she had put out on, a WhatsApp group there, suggesting that, she was, in fact, being tortured, that there was harassment to her by her husband, Mr. Om Prakash, of course, the deceased in this case. Now, the police currently, remember, is still investigating this. Was this genuinely a distress message that she had sent there onto a WhatsApp group, where others were also present? Was there any truth? Was there any merit to any of course, whatever she had sent? Remember, this also now, of course, corroborates with the fact that just yesterday, while she was arrested, when she was being taken back, in fact, to her house, she did, of course, while speaking to the media there, while she was being arrested, she did, of course, course, go on to say that domestic violence. She repeated that at least about 5 times. Now, of course, raising questions, furthering the scope of the investigation here as to whether at all she was subject to any kind of domestic violence. Was that a reason now that, she's meted out, of course, this crime there that's taken place? Was this the reason? All of this is something, of course, that the police currently has made a part of its investigation.
Right, and as far as, Neha, these distress messages are also concerned, because she seems to be highlighting that that seems to be an excuse as far as when it comes to the wife's mental health, and what happens with the daughter is also being taken up by when it comes to the former DGP himself. But why is that when it comes to their own son and brother seems to be raising a voice against his own mother and sister with filing of a complaint? I mean, there are some things that are just not adding up.
Well, yes, of course, Amita, going by what the brother here has alleged, which has also been the basis of the FIR now for the police here to investigate. Reportedly, both Pallavi and her daughter were suffering from depression, and they were, of course, on treatment for the same. Now, of course, if we are to look at this from the point of view of the wife here, the accused, the prime accused in concern, reportedly, she, of course, has put out this distress message earlier. Now, there also, of course, to add to this was the fact that, maybe she was suffering from depression as well. That's something that the police is investigating. Remember, the daughter also currently, of course, is in Nimhans Hospital, is what is being said. Her, of course, mental state of mind, this kind of shock that she was in after this entire case, panned out. All of that is something that the police is currently trying to add up. Remember, the evidence that the police have managed to seize from the crime scene, whether it was the weapon or the clothes or the blanket there in concern on which his bloodstains were found, all of this has been matched right now. The fingerprints, of course, of Pallavi also are being corroborated. But the bigger question, of course, of the motive here, like you rightly mentioned, was this more of, a revenge here? Was she subjected to domestic violence, and as a result, did she, of course, murder her own husband? Or was it just that the mental health issues that she was having, was it that was being portrayed as a reason for her being paranoid that her husband may, in fact, attack her? All of this currently, of course, is under police scrutiny. They are investigating it, and we'd, of course, really have to wait and see how this pans out now, given that she's been sent to judicial custody for 14
Abha
days.
Singh is connected with us. Abha Singh, what you make as far as this murder is concerned, because the motive behind it still continues to remain a mystery. There is their own son, as far as the former DGP's own son has been raising allegations and charges against his own mother and sister, saying that they are suffering from depression, and that is the cause that probably led to his father's murder.
This is a clear-cut case of domestic violence, in fact, domestic abuse, I would say. I'm sure the husband was beating her, and that is why they were under depression and maybe in a fit of rage, because having suffered for so long, it happens. It happens at times that people have killed the opposite partner in a fit of rage to protect themselves from abuse. So the truth must come out, and if the local police is compromised in the sense because he was a DGP over there, this matter should be transferred to the CID, because not only it is necessary that the truth should come out, but we should also know that in these high families, in these powerful families, how women suffer domestic violence.
Right, but with their own son will raise such kind of an accusation against his own mother and sister, Abha Singh?
Maybe the son was very attached to his father and wants to protect his father's reputation. He is trying to hint to his mother that, okay, what is done is done. Don't come out with the facts of life, because the son would be knowing if his mother was being beaten up now and then. So definitely the son would be trying to say that she's suffering depression and get the matter closed, because end of the day, no family wants that it is a media trial for them of their personal lives.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Abha Singh, for your point of view. However, when it comes to the State Home Minister, he's come out to say that the case is still under investigation. Until the time the police ends its investigation, he has refrained from commenting on it. However, as far as the wife in the case of the former DGP of Karnataka is concerned, she is being questioned. An alleged confession, Neha, that came in from her side, that she killed her husband. Now, he was found at his own residence lying in a pool of blood when the police recovered the body, also saying that there were several injury marks as well. Can you explain to us the sequence of events if the picture now has become slightly clearer?
Well, yes, of course, if we are to go by whatever the police has said so far, the access to that FIR that we've got, the, of course, the account there that was recalled by the son here who filed the complaint, putting all of this together now, it seems like it was, around lunchtime, somewhere, say, maybe about 3 p.m. or so, when Om Prakash was sitting on the dining table having lunch. He'd reportedly ordered some food from outside, and right after, of course, while he was in the middle of his lunch is when his wife, Pallavi, has thrown chili powder in his face. She's later, of course, gone on to attack him as well with that knife, that also the photo of which we've managed to put out earlier. And right after this, after having, of course, not only cut his throat, but also stabbed him multiple times around his chest and upper body area, is when, of course, we've even accessed those videos from inside the crime scene, of course, which are quite gory right now, which suggests that, the entire dining chair
distress messages, Neha, we are going to get another angle to it, because it seems that there could be more to when it comes to this sensational murder that has been reported, because when it comes to the claims that have been made by the wife of the former Karnataka DGP, in those distress messages, the name of actor Rania Rao also surfaces. Now remember, Rania Rao recently, who was taken into custody for the gold smuggling case, is it the same Rania Rao that is being mentioned as far as this message is concerned? Because she goes on to say in this long detailed distress note is that my husband supporting my son and daughter-in-law, a close relative of Rania Rao. Well, is it the same Rania Rao, Neha, are we talking about as far as the gold smuggling case is concerned?
Well, yes, of course, Amita, that is right. In fact, she has made a reference to the same Rania Rao, of course, that you're referring to. But, as far as drawing links to that gold smuggling case at this point. But yes, in that distress message, she has named, her husband, in fact, for having supported the son and the daughter-in-law as well. In fact, a close relative. Remember, of course, what we do know right now is that given that they were both from, senior police officers' families, they were quite close as well, as what is being said. In fact, even right after this crime reportedly took place, Pallavi has, in fact, called the wife of another retired officer, senior retired officer, reportedly, and confessed to her that, this is, of course, what's happened, following which, of course, that 112 call goes out to the police and they reach the crime scene. Now, understandably so, given that, he was a senior retired IPS officer, they did have a lot of friends, of course, in those police circles as well. And possibly one of the friends also there, was the Rao's family.
All right, sensational claims that are being made. These are distress messages. However, everything is now part of investigation as far as the wife of the former Karnataka DGP is being questioned. And of course, when it comes to the charges that have been leveled by our own son against her and her daughter as well. Neha, we'll come back to you on that. In the meantime, as far as when it comes to